Good morning, my friends. Hello, hello. Sorry, it's been an interesting morning. It's been a really interesting morning. Well, happy Tuesday, everybody. Hello, hello. How are you all doing today? Who we got first? Today was Blue. Congrats on being first. Blue. Yaz? I couldn't find the redeem. Oh no. Yaz, welcome in. I would say good evening. Good evening, or I guess sometimes I get corrected into good morning as soon as it's after midnight, but but I hope hope your day's been good. Oh man, my back is hurting a little bit today. I don't know if it's just all the terrible sleep I got. I think that's what it is. But Spooky, good morning. Spooky, my legal counsel, and or just counsel in general. But good morning to you. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Coleman. Good morning, Peachy. How are you all doing today? Still here from last night, so I must have scrolled down last night. Oh, hi, Coleman. Hope your morning's going well, Peachy. You're here just in time for the intro. Heck yeah, you are. Peachy, the beautiful voice. Can't wait till I'm able to make bigger and better things. Off to post pics. You've been trying out your new dyes, Blue? Heck yeah. First one is my favorite. I'm gonna go take a look. Oh, we got the daily combo redeem too. Love how they all turned out. Oxblood is a great color. Crystal, how's your morning so far? There's the handsome laddie. Coleman, again, I swear, you must be talking about all these other cuties in chat. Or yourself, you know. Interesting sounds bad. Where the hell is that slamming beat coming from? Isn't it good? Indeed, evening. Hello there. Thank you for not eating my 2-year subversary dicket. I have it sitting on my desk right now. You do? Eating it? Spooky now says, as loose as legal representation, he can, yeah. Hello there, True Count. It will take no self-restraint to not eat one of those ever again. Wait, whose did you eat? We're all freaking out in chat. Not the thermal paper, the chemicals. Been promoted to arguing with customer care teams on our fearless leader's behalf. Yeah. Stop denying. That's my shtick. So yeah, Yaz, one of our other Australian friends, Bogan, I would sometimes say good evening to him, and he would say, no, good morning. It's after midnight. And I thought that was funny. But yeah, so Spooky, did you happen to see one of the devs? We'll fill everybody in here in case you're not aware. All right. Yesterday, last night even, I logged into YouTube, and went into my dashboard, and I saw that I had a copyright strike on my channel. Like not a content ID, but an actual full copyright strike. You get 3 of those, and your YouTube account gets terminated. All right. So it's kind of a big deal. I was like, well, what the heck? What could I have gotten a copyright strike on? So I look. It's this almost year-old video. Or no, wait, actually, is it a year old now? It is. Yeah, it was like early March of 2023. It's over a year old. A short on YouTube that didn't get, it didn't even blow up or anything. It got, I think, roughly 1,200 views. It had a copyright strike on it. It was basically what it was. It was a clip of Spooky, Coleman, and I playing Parish. And it was the first boss fight we encountered. It was 16 seconds of music with us talking over it. And I got a full-on copyright strike for that. So I'm just like, well, what the heck? And the only like actions you can take are basically there are 3 things. You can do nothing, and as long as you've like completed their little 10-minute copyright course, that strike will go away after 90 days. You can email the person that put up the strike and ask them to like rescind it, or you can file a legal like counter notification, which requires my full name and address as part of the counter. It's not a suit, but a counter. They call it a counter notification. My full name and address goes on that, not my channel name, like my government information goes on that. And that will eventually be shown to the claimant. Like, they will get my name and address. So yeah, so those are the only options. So I was just like, all right, well, I don't know what else to do. I was talking with Spooky about it, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna go to Twitter and hope that like the YouTube support team will respond. So we've been kind of going back and forth on that. And just before I went live this morning, I got a reply from one of the devs that made the game, that made Perish. And by the way, they also made the music for it. They made the game and the music. And they're like, you have permission to use our music. All of our music can be used in any capacity. So yeah, it is bogus, Blue. The email account on there is very clearly not like, it's obvious. It's just some random Gmail account. It's not like it's from some sort of company or some representative or anything like that. The title of the music that they claimed to be in the video was Scream Emoji Bomb Emoji. And what else was weird about it? Well, yeah, just the fact that like Perish is a small team game. And it wasn't a content ID. It was a full copyright strike. I'm a non-monetized channel. Even if I was monetized, I'm working on it. I'm getting closer and closer to that. But like, I'm a non-monetized channel, but even if I was, that video itself would not have gained me a single cent. So yeah, I don't know what to do. So that's why we're trying to I don't know, work through things with Team YouTube, I guess. But Octi, good morning. About to have some grilled garlic tilapia. You are? At this hour? Jim Ben quit. Hey. Yeah, Bogan's still around. Bogan's been less. I mean, we just saw Bogan pretty recently, but yeah. Plans to start the downfall of YouTube channel is set into motion. Just kidding. I can only imagine how frustrating this is, especially after reading your tweet. Or is it an X now? I don't know. All I want is if people just say, like, just choose a name and go with it. What I get tired of reading whenever I read like an article online nowadays is they'll say X, comma, formerly known as Twitter, comma, and then continue on. And I'm like, we all know at this point, it's been a long time since this became X. So either just call it Twitter or just call it X. It doesn't matter. We'll know what you're talking about, you know? That part of the system is a little broken. It is, yeah. Get this to most people. Honestly, just calling it X sounds so wrong. It does sound, yeah. For sure being trolled, Octi, 100%. Content creation, content creation sounds bored. You're about to have a garlic grilled tilapia at this hour in this economy. Bogan is quite the guy, that's all I'll say. Bogan is quite the guy. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm debating just sharing. I don't really care what happens to my Twitter account because I don't really use Twitter anymore. So I've been debating like just posting the full video that got removed from YouTube on Twitter and be like, this is what I got. This is what got a copyright strike against it. Because it even shows just how more ridiculous it is. But it's just the fact that like of how scary it is. This same person could Jen, stop. The same person could make 2 more copyright strikes within 90 days, and then my channel would get taken down, you know? It would just be terminated, so. Reminder to who it may apply to. Take your morning medicine. Always forget and remember this morning. Well, I'm glad you remembered Blue. Yeah. Go ahead and plug that email into some real persistent newsletters. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not emailing this person. Like, no chance. I'm not emailing because I don't want this. I don't want my account to like blow up into a bunch of just nonsense garbage emails, you know, because that's definitely what's going to happen. Is they're going to get my email address that way. And I'm certainly not giving them my full legal name and address. No chance. Super frustrating. I'm sorry you're going through it. YouTube is not a great platform anymore. YouTube, it's just, I understand why it's the way that it is with this sort of thing. Because I mean, it's sort of the whole thing about like HR, right? I mean, if you work for a company, you've probably heard, if you work for a company that employs their own HR department, you've probably heard before that HR doesn't exist to protect you. It exists to protect your company. It's something, it's similar with this, right? Like the copyright strikes don't protect, they're not there to protect creators in any way, even those who have the copyright. They're there to protect YouTube. I mean, that's all there is to it. I don't think, in the grand scheme of things, YouTube doesn't care if you make something amazing and then somebody reuses it. They don't really care. But they have to have something in place to protect themselves. Otherwise, they would get, you know, DMCA'd. So, quit. This dog just keeps licking herself. She's licking her front paws. Full legal name and address sounds super sketchy. Like, why is that even an option? Because the reason that that's a thing is because a counter notification is an actual legal process. Like, you're beginning an actual legal process. So they have to have that. Yeah. Large creators have been speaking out. Yeah, I mean, that's good. Always nervous Jenny down there. She's not so nervous right now. She's just licking. She has arthritis. So she licks to try to like soothe her joints. Goro, hello. We're showering, but the false claim epidemic on YouTube is crazy. I know they need to cover their own booties, but having no creator protection or middle step is nuts. Yeah, there's got to be something else. And yeah, she's just licking her joints. Like she has arthritis, and so that's what dogs do to try to soothe any discomfort they have. Is they just lick things. But she won't stop. Yo, Sorty, Spooky, my queen. We're all pretty tired in this household. Jen, yeah, except for Jenny. Jenny's doing great, I guess. Except she wants to lick her sore spot. But Jenny had a little bit, like, I mean, I guess she had a episode because she was whining and crying and all of that. But it was like right as we went to bed for the most part. And I don't know how long it lasted, but we don't really know why she does that. At least it didn't happen in the middle of the night. I went to bed late because I had to finish up some entries for our track competition that's today. And then also the whole copyright thing I was just reading all of their documentation about it. So I went to bed late. I took a shower, went to bed. And then as soon as I get upstairs and lay down in bed, Jenny starts whining and like trying to get upstairs and all that. So we didn't fall asleep. I mean, I don't think I fell asleep until at least 12:30. It was after 12:30 because I looked at the clock. So we're a little tired around here. We're not used to going to bed that late. Had to stop and get a coffee myself. It's got honey, vanilla caramel, and toffee. Yes, I have toffee in my coffee. Oh, heck yeah. That sounds good though. Huh? That does sound good. Poor Jeannie girl. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what specifically is going on with her. Did the vet give you anything for pain? Is there like nothing that can really help? One person we know mentioned a like arthritis shot. And they said that they're like, I think it was their father's dog that got one. And he said that like the dog seemed like night and day different. Just moving around better, had more like energy. We don't need Ginny to have more energy necessarily, but like if she were not quite as lumbering, that would be great. And then maybe not licking her joints as much, that would be nice. But Mrs. Magoo started looking into it, and I guess there have been a lot of complaints about just various side effects of that particular shot. So we're not really sure that that's what we want to do, but yeah. Got holding on anti-inflammatory for his arthritis right now. It seems to help a bit. What kind of anti-inflammatory is it? Toffee was the name of one of my guinea pigs. That's a cute name for a guinea pig. Sword Bear, I hope you're having a good day. Have we tried CBD? We have actually. We did try some CBD. What did we feel about that? Did it just not for her? Did Nelly have more? Right. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so we originally tried it for more of like anxiety. Ginny is definitely an anxious dog. Nelly, not as anxious, but still, well, wasn't back then. Now she is. Whenever we leave, it's like we have to worry about if she's just going to pee immediately. But the CBD was pretty expensive, and we didn't really notice a difference for that. But we haven't tried it for arthritis. I'd have to check the label when I get home. Yeah, no worries. No worries, Coleman. My brain processed, have you tried CBD? Question as, have you tried getting your dog high? Yeah. It definitely had a sedative effect on Nelly. Medication seems to hit Nelly just different, totally different than Ginny. Ginny had trazodone when she had her major knee surgery. And it definitely knocked her out. But when she would come off of it, like when she would get back into it started getting out of her system, she was more wired than before. Like she was just unruly. Nelly, my gosh, we give her trazodone and she just will sleep all dang day. And then it takes her a while to get out of that. It's kind of funny, but also kind of like sad. Because then she's just such a tired dog. All people who genuinely think CBD and THC are the same thing, or at least have the same effects. Yeah. Now, that said, there can be some THC in CBD. If it's not like super pure. But yeah, they are definitely very different. Very different. Okay, I left the pot. Well, speaking of pot, I guess. Speaking of THC, I left the coffee pot in there, so I'm gonna go grab that. Or teapot, I guess. Really, I need to get this coffee brewing. I'm in need of. We don't have any filters left. What's this dog as Snoop? Wait, what? Voucher them have way different effects. Shorts and shorties and sandals. We got some sweatpants shorts and socks and sandals. Crocs and socks. Croco Bells. Take your pick. Oh my gosh. Watch the clip. Oh my gosh. Hang on a second. My brain processed, have you tried CBD? Question as, have you tried getting your dog high? Yeah. Yeah. My brain processed, have you tried CBD? Question as, have you tried getting your dog high? Oh, man. Croco Bells, you wore yours yesterday? Oh, heck yeah. I wore mine for a good part of the day yesterday. That is pretty funny. I looked off camera to Mrs. Magoo. She's sitting with Jenny right now. So I looked over to her and responded. Yeah, it was too good of an opportunity to pass. Oh, man. Remember the madness that was Croco Bells? You mean these? Live Moss. They how they were supposed to go on sale at a certain time, but they ended up going on sale earlier, and I was able to buy them without even needing to use my my fire rewards. They are super comfy. Oh yeah, we'll do a daily combo right now. We'll do it right now. Sorry, I got fired up about copyright law. Okay. If you could meet one famous, influential woman, alive or dead, who would it be? I would meet them alive or dead? What do you think? If you could meet one famous, influential woman, alive or dead, who would it be? Good question. Wedding attire? Uh-oh, I got a missed call from a private number. I bet it's that. I bet it's the scammer. They already have my info. Copyright strike was just icing on the cake. Lou's trying to meet dead women. I'm just curious, like you're meeting them alive or dead, or the wording on that is pretty funny. Famous, so one of my great grandmas is not an answer. Well, it just said influential. I'd say, you know, if you think they were influential, I think it counts. Yeah, maybe maybe they'd be good reception shoes. You know, I don't know Octi. I know Octi's got a dress. So maybe it's something you'd wear like under the dress during the reception, and we would never even know, but you would. Yeah, Croco Bells. Croco Bells. Be barefoot a lot. All right, let's post this in the Daily Combo channel on the Discord. Also, Sorty, I bookmarked your video to watch The Dragon's Dogma. I'm super interested in seeing this. I'm gonna be watching that today. If you could meet one famous, influential woman, dead or alive? Oh, alive or dead. Alive or dead. Who would it be? I have to think about that, though. I absolutely will, Sorty. That's right, September. Yeah, September indeed. Dead or alive has a very different connotation than alive or dead. Yeah, it does. It really does. And Kay, hello. It seriously does. I gotta put my phone on the charger. It is quite low now. Has me wanting to see Lutz try the name 100 Women challenge. Oh gosh, that would not go well. Honestly, name 100 anything and I would struggle. It doesn't even matter. Like, It doesn't even matter. I was trying to think, and honestly, like, I think I'd go with Harriet Tubman. I feel like I'd probably go with Harriet Tubman. I was trying to think of who else. I really think I would want to meet somebody from the civil rights movement in particular. So, maybe Rosa Parks. Just anybody from any sort of like the civil rights history. I mean, there's so many years of it, but so many different eras. But I feel like I'd want to go civil rights activist. What? Who are you? Omina, hello. How are you doing, Omina? Yeah, I'm getting a haircut later today, so I don't have any product in my hair. So you guys get the patented wave in the front, the bang wave. Yeah, otherwise, I mean, we're going short beard now. We're doing it early because Smoochy Daddy Summer is coming in a month and a half. It's coming. Where's your beard? Oh, shoot. I left it somewhere. I think I set it down and forgot it. Should I, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I trimmed my beard and then I just vacuumed up the beard hairs. That was a mistake, wasn't it? I could have probably bottled those up. Dang it. Thank God you're not glasses and messy hair Lutz. I'd not be able to control myself. I don't believe that, PG. All right. We're going to pour the coffee out the French press now. Not right. There we go. I saw a straw recently that's got like a super fine filter on the bottom of it. So you can just like put coffee grounds straight in your mug and then drink out of it that way. Kind of curious. The coffee would get stronger. Like the flavor would get stronger the longer you're drinking it. But that kind of sounds interesting. Hugs everyone with big guild hug. Made you feel flattered for a second? It did. Yeah, just for a second. Put your glasses on really quick just for Peachy. I have to go upstairs to get them. What was the daily combo today? I must have missed it. It was if you could meet any influential woman, alive or dead, who would it be? Oh wait, it was pinned. Maybe Octi pinned it after you asked that. You know I platonically love you, and I platonically love you too, PG. Scan pharmacy receipts. Or recipe for social welfare office application. Oh, really? Is that mate straw? How do you say that? What was it called? I don't remember what it was called. We can wait. And I'm not worth a quick jog up some stairs to put on glasses when I'm already wearing contacts? Y'all are silly. Y'all are just being silly. Supervision. If it worked that way, oh my gosh, I would have done that. I would have done that a long time ago. You can do it for a second. I can't. I will see through walls. I think that sometimes the French press, it varies so much in the boldness of the coffee. This one actually I think turned out pretty well. Doesn't take much to give me a headache when I screw with my own vision. Yeah. It's not a pleasant experience. X-ray vision. If you could do that, can I ask, would you? Also, I do think it's kind of funny when in like pervy sci-fi or whatever, like, oh, X-ray vision, I can see through clothes. It's like, well, that's not exactly how X-ray works, is it? You're more so seeing some, I mean, you can see like, you you're more so seeing their skeleton, you know? I mean, there's a certain amount of other stuff you can see, but it's mostly skeletal. Daily conversation supplement. If offered X-ray vision, would you take it? Yeah, seeing people's bones. Like, oh man, X-ray vision. I wish I had some Twaffy in the Quaffy. I'm proud of myself for that. I mean, you should be. You should be. I wish I did. I'm just gonna respond to the parish dev real quick, just because I feel like it's very kind that they replied to my my tweet. Going to be disgusted already. Who wants to see that much dong daily? Oh wait, can we see through skin too? My opinion still stands. See through skin. Uh-oh, is blue predicting something? What if you could like switch it on and off? That's a good question. That's a good question. Also, it's funny, Spooky and I replied to the same tweet within like 20 seconds of one another with the same question. And then we both got replied to by some other scammer or bot or something. It's like, yeah, after all the emails and tweet I sent, they didn't help at all. I was directed by a friend to Kevin Mitnick. Yeah, Kevin Mitnick is like a very well-known cybersecurity guy. Like, I even knew who Kevin Mitnick was before they mentioned this. So, you know. I can cheat too. Oh, gosh. Nonder and Nonsters, cheers. Welcome in, my friends. How are you all doing today? Cheers. Good morning, Clumsy. Good morning, Nonder. How is everybody? How are the builds? We were just talking about copyright. Well, among other things. But Ams, good morning to you as well. Hello, I was putting my slipper on. How's the slipper? Is it a glass slipper, Cinderella? I feel it could get overwhelming to have it all the time. It definitely would, yeah. I think so. Oh, and also, daily question was, if you could meet any influential woman, alive or dead, who would it be? And then we had a second question, which, if you could get the gift of X-ray vision, would you take it? Would you take it? Queso, you didn't say good morning to me. Another great building stream. Yeah, the YouTube situation. Yeah, it's a bummer because I've been working really hard on my YouTube channel lately. And just the fact that it seems like somebody can essentially like undo a lot of hard work in a very short period of time does not sit well with me. Fuzzy due to basement existence. Peachy, Peaches, Pearl S. Buck. How you doing, Ursa? Mrs. Einstein. I wouldn't take it. Don't really like bones. See, that's what I was saying too. A lot of in the shows, like the pervy sci-fi shows and movies and stuff, they're like, oh, that means you could see through the clothes. It's like, yeah, you'd see through the skin too, but you know. Got a lot of coursework done yesterday, so the soonest I have to submit something is in 2 weeks. Okay. Okay. There you go. It's a super good feeling to be ahead. Lutz is hating not having product in his hair and it being so long. Well, it's just the swoop. That's all. I just kind of. Oh, the music the music's a little loud. I'm turning down a little more. I guess it is about 3 decibels louder than I normally keep it. How's that? Bones just don't really do it for me. Call me crazy. Pearl S. Buck founded the adoption agency I was adopted through. Wait, really? What happened to the YouTube channel? So last night, oh, thanks, Nonder. This is a classic 2008 Linkin Park shirt. At what age? At what age are shirts considered like vintage or antique? I'm not really sure, but I'll have to keep an eye on that. It's in really great shape, so you know, hopefully we'll get there. But so yeah, on YouTube last night, I just logged into YouTube after I'd finished. I had to do some work for my track team. I finished that up, and sometime around 10, I want to say 10:30, logged onto YouTube, saw I had a copyright strike, and not like a content ID thing where it's like, hey, you can't monetize this. Like an actual strike. You get 3 strikes and your channel is terminated. So it's kind of a big deal. And I'm just like, what could have given me this this strike? I look at the content and it's just very clearly like fraudulent. It was on an old Parish video that I made just over a year ago. It was just gameplay. I mean, it was Spooky, Coleman, and I playing Parish. There was some music that kicked up. It was the very first boss fight in the game. And I was just showcasing like the boss fight. I mean, that's really all it was. The claim against me had the title of Scream Emoji Bomb Emoji. The email address was like some random non-readable email address on Gmail. And then the person's name also is somebody that like the dev team that made Parish also made the music. And I'm like, this is not one of the 2 devs that made Parish. It's 2 brothers that made Parish. I'm like, this isn't them. So I don't know where this copyright strike came from. I have no idea how it got through all the filters and was deemed legitimate. But yeah, I mean, basically, if I get 2 more strikes on my channel in the next 90 days, my channel will get terminated. So I don't know. It's very frustrating, and I don't really know what to do because the only options I have are I could email the person at that email address, which would then give them my email, or I could file a legal counter notification, which as part of the legal process, they would have access to my full name and address. So we're waiting on a response from YouTube to see if me filing that counter notification goes through the YouTube review before it would go to the claimant. Because I don't want some random person just have my full name and physical address. I mean, that's silly. Anyone can claim copyright on any video. I guess, like, I don't understand how that works. The appeal process is an actual legal process, Kale. So, okay, so I have to give them my full name and legal address. I have to make that available to the claimant. So I have not appealed anything yet. Just looked up. Apparently 20 years. We're getting close then. 16 years. Everything we loved as kids is vintage now. It is, yeah. And I know, Chester. It's loud, but a bop. Mrs. Einstein is greater than Albert. But who is Mrs. Einstein? Books Magoots. Yeah, only 4 more years. Whole computer just jams when I try to open Discord or uninstall it. Discord is broken on PC. Ursa, or not Ursa, it was Omina. Omina, did you happen to, you might not have even seen my message then. Omina, what kind of hard drive do you have? Is it a, or I should say, what sort of storage device is it? Is it a hard disk drive, as in an HDD, or is it a solid state drive? Because to me, what it sounds like is that your hard drive is at the end of its life. It's an HDD and SSD. Okay. Depending on where those are installed, to me, it sounds like unless the HDD is new, either way, it sounds like your HDD might be dying. A lot of times is like when your computer starts getting super slow. There's only a couple things that it can be. And if you are certain that you don't have any malware on the computer, it's almost always the HDD. HDDs don't last nearly as long as SSDs. And when they start slowing down, it's painfully obvious. Yeah, it's terrible, Ursa. It's very much bullcrap. If you take down the video that doesn't delete the strike, it does not delete the strike. Weird thing that happened to me. Google Maps guide sent me a message saying they don't publish my comments because of this and that. I read my comment and read the reasons and send complaint, and my still 2 to 3 old comments are not shown. Yeah. Yeah. Do they know who they're dealing with? We riot. I assume YouTube is just as horrible as the other streaming services. There's no recourse. There is not a lot that I can do. There are things that I can do. It's just, am I willing to do those? And right now I'd say I'm not. Yeah. Unless I have more info. Let's lunge the pain away. I don't know. Is that how lunges work? His ex-wife who had her ideas stolen? Oh, I thought you were calling somebody in chat, Mrs. Feinstein. When I first heard Green Day on the classic rock channel, I nearly died. Why does YouTube itself not have an appeals process that you can email someone and say, this is obviously ridiculous? I tweeted at them. So the whole thing, Kay, is that it's a formal legal strike. Like, they have to have copyright strikes available to people because otherwise YouTube themselves would get DMCA'd. So basically what this is, this person has started the actual legal process. So they have to follow it up with more legal process. They can't follow it up with like internal process. That doesn't reach like the standard of US law. So it's pretty silly. But yeah, I think that what Spooky and I asked them on Twitter was, if I file this counter notification, when does the claimant gain access to my personal information, like as part of the process? Because if YouTube reviews it and determines that the system was abused before they ever release my info, I'm going to do that. But if they can't confidently say that that YouTube will review it beforehand, I'm not going to do it, because I'm not going to give my info to some random person. Like, if they got it right away, they would have my info there. There's no taking that back. You know what I mean? So, I wonder if you can set up an LLC with a PO box so they can get the business mode, not yours. Maybe that could be possible, but it did say physical address, I don't think it said anything about mailing address. I think it said physical address. And I don't know, do PO boxes count as a physical address? The other thing is, they did say, well, you can check with your counsel, you know, your representation. I'm like, yeah, I definitely have that. So we need office space. All right, let's lunge. But also, I do have to say, maybe we should stream Parish sometime. I feel bad because it's clearly not like nobody involved with Parish had anything to do with this copyright strike, and they're actually they're quite lovely. The game itself is fantastic. So maybe we need to give them a little bit of some good pub too. But I'll be your operations manager, but I need a big office. All right. People have weaponized the copyrighted process, but usually YouTube clears those up from what I hear. One of my friends makes all accounts on Facebook whenever he gets put in timeout by changing the first letter, so Lutz would become Mootsnikhoots. All right, let's lunge, and then I don't have a ton of time today. I have to end stream pretty much right on time. So we're gonna get into some building and Enshrouded right after this. How's that? Could you reach to the people that made Parish and let them know what's going on? They already responded to they already replied to my my tweet. They already did. So it's made by a dev team of 2 brothers. One of them already saw my tweet and replied. All right. Here we go. 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. I have no idea where Discord is installed at the moment. Don't dare to look before I have done this social welfare application. Yeah, fair enough. Do you have a backup system, Omina? As long as you still play Elder Scrolls Online. You can hope they did it to a lot of other people to get attention. I hope so. Haven't even tried Elder Scrolls today. Yeah. Probably a good idea to not to stress it too much. Stress the system too much. You think it would help if we all flooded your YouTube channel? Wait, your YouTube channel and watch your videos multiple times and raise your your profile? It wouldn't hurt. Have a backup HDD installed. Okay, well that's good. There's 45. I actually meant a different computer, like a different device. So if poop were to hit the fan with this one, you're good, Ursa. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. You're all good. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that would, I'll be honest. I doubt that would help, but you know what? I will say this. If you're part of the YouTube partner program, which is what I'm currently working towards, I'm not there yet, but if you become a YouTube partner, they do give you an extra 7 days if you're, so hang on a second. Let me sip that. I'll try to explain. I was reading about this. I read through all the documentation because it's just kind of scary, you know, like I've put a lot of time into my YouTube channel. And I've been working on it hard lately too. And so I want to keep working on it, you know. There's 45. But basically, if you get to strike 3, they terminate your channel like immediately. There's not really anything you can do. You can try to appeal after that. I don't know what that process looks like, but you can try to appeal. Go. In order to get your channel back, you can, but it gets terminated first. It's like shoot first and ask questions later kind of thing. If you're part of the YouTube partner program, you have an extra 7 days after the 3rd strike, in which you have access to your channel. You can try to you can file your, well, and actually now that I'm thinking of it, maybe that was what it was saying. If you're a YouTube partner, you get a chance to appeal it within that 7 days. If you're not a partner, I feel like it might just go away. I don't know. I have to reread that again today, but it's kind of a big deal. So, husband's computer is now in kiddo's room, so if poop hits the fan, I can take that. Okay, there you go. Good to hear. There's 45. Last one here. Trying to get into it right away. And go. I should reread that, though, because, yeah, if you hit a 3rd strike, like if I were to hit a 3rd strike today, I would lose access to my channel immediately. And I don't know what the process would look like in me trying to appeal, you know? But partners get another 7 days before their channel gets taken down. It's just all of your content may be hidden at that time, but you have access to your channel for 7 days. So there is at least some benefit to if people were to flood my channel and watch all my content and get me up to the partner program, then there would be a benefit to that. That is actually fair to say. Good morning, Woodsy. Hello. How are you doing? Horrible if they give you an easier time of fighting if you're a partner. Yeah, there's 45. Yeah, it makes sense though. I believe the reason, Ursa, again, it comes down to law, is my guess. I think the reason they do that is because if they didn't, like, people would be losing out on revenue that they're supposed to be getting from YouTube, and so that's just a lawsuit waiting to happen. It's always that last one. That was tough. Yeah. I do feel like not challenging the strike would leave you on your back foot as well in a 3-strike claim. Yeah, I think so too. They'd be like, well, if you didn't challenge it, like if it wasn't legit, you know, why didn't you challenge it? I mean, I've been making my way through your videos. I'll go harder. Oh my. I'm alive, sore from riding some downhill. Plan on going to the gym weekly to strengthen my legs, arms, and core so I can ride better. How are you, Lutz? Honestly, I'm not doing terrible, Woodsy. I'm a little frustrated, if I'm being honest, but yeah, all in all, pretty good. All in all, pretty good. I think it's also a resource thing. There's so many YouTube channels, so partner channels are just a smaller bucket to take care of. That's probably true as well. Professor, hello. If no one watches your channel and no one is there to hear your DMCA violation, did it really happen? Professor, how are you doing today? What happened? And did I just hash it out? Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. I'll go ahead and launch Enshrouded. Parrish liked my tweet. Gosh, I seriously, they're very cool. They're very cool. We really should play Parrish on this channel because I want to give them some good pub. This literally is, it's 0% their fault. And Parish is a fun freaking game. So I just want to say that as we kind of clear the air. It was a copyright strike on one of my Parish videos, but it had absolutely nothing to do with the Parish team whatsoever. It's a fraudulent, it's a bad actor here making a fraudulent claim, and somehow it made it through. I just don't understand. But anyway, let's go ahead and start some Enshrouded. Yeah, Woodsy, the elevator story is that I had an old Parish video that it was a clip from when Coleman, Spooky, and I played Parish. I just made a YouTube short just like highlighting the first boss fight. And I got a copyright strike on that, which if you get 3 copyright strikes, your channel gets terminated. It's very clearly fraudulent. I'm not sure how I'm not sure the best way to like resolve it. That's the main thing. So haven't been up early for stream, been replaying Fallout 76 with my brother, so been sleeping in. Also been busy at work going in at 9:15, so not much time to hang out sadly. No, you're good. All good, Woodsy. Got nothing to apologize for whatsoever. Nothing to apologize for in the least. But it is kind of funny we never streamed it, yeah. I think if you delete the video, they should have to take the claim away. Yeah, it doesn't take the claim away. I think because then they see you as an offender. You know what I mean? Like YouTube sees you as an offender. So it's a little bit scuffed, you could say. The strikes, so if it's my first strike, the first strike will go away after you do wow, the grass regrows like that? I guess maybe it's just showing that it's flat or something. Watch this. When this tree falls. They will eventually go away. Yeah, look, the grass. That's fun. The first strike will go away because I did the copyright school. It was literally a 5-minute video and 4 questions I had to answer. So I was like, okay, why not? I'll do that. Can I chop this? I can. So there's no downside to doing it. So I did do that. Is that resin? It is. I don't know if I'd had resin before. Okay, so the bigger trees give resin and not that many logs. Okay. So yeah, I figured if nothing else, I'll do the copyright school. The first strike will disappear 90 days later. So it's sometime in like July. And I don't know. The thing is if I get 2 more fraudulent strikes in that time, and there's nothing saying I won't, you know, my channel goes bye-bye. Dev should go after them for false copyright. It's just such a, like, it's to me, it's just so blatantly obvious. Like, my channel is not currently monetized. Even if it was, it's a YouTube short. I would be making almost no money from it, or maybe even no money from it. I just don't understand. And it's, like I said, it's me, Spooky, and Coleman talking over the music. So it's not even like you can enjoy the music in some sort of nefarious way, you know? I don't know. Just silly. Wait! Whoa! This is where I dug yesterday. What in the world? Does it fill back in if you don't build underneath something? I don't actually need to build something there, but I was just kind of, wow, okay. That is kind of surprising. The point of the claim to do what? Take your channel down, or do the winners get money? Well, that's what we've been trying to figure out. I mean, I think the main thing is if I email them, they get access to my email address. If I file the counter notification, they could get access to my full name and physical address. So I think that is the end game in my mind. That's what they're trying to do. But that's why I haven't done anything to like appeal. Yeah. Someone want to launch a copyright strike against you, what would one do? Theoretically, of course. I don't even know. This kind of is Valheim, Professor. It's very similar. What I was going to try out today, though, is some of the building. I wanted to try to build into a like cliffside. So I wanted to try to make like a little hobbit hole, which we can do over here. What is this? Shoot down beehives from trees to retrieve honey and wax. Be careful. The hives are usually protected by their swarm. Okay. Seemed okay. My backpack is full. Are you kidding me? Did it actually fill back in? It did. Yeah, it sure did. My humble opinion, new music and background to other content should always be considered transformative and fall under fair use. I feel like it should too. Yeah, I also feel that way. Okay. Should we try? I mean, it was with a pickaxe. Maybe I'd have to do something different. The construction hammer can't... Oh, shoot. I'd have to build a new flame altar. Okay. If I took my flame altar away, does that mean that this home would be gone? Actually, how do you build a flame altar? I can't remember. They're not super expensive. I'll have to look at that. I'm sure the parish devs are just as annoyed since someone likely ripped their OST and is now claiming it is theirs. Yeah. Jeez. I don't remember how to build a flame. It's not with the hammer. Do I do it at like manual craft? Yes. Okay. I just need 5 stone. Yeah, they're super, super cheap, but no slot available in the backpack. Yeah, let's clear some space. My feelings don't count in the law, I guess. I love how Lutz went from playing Valheim to Chex Notes, Valheim Sans Vikings. We had to try it out, you know. This game definitely has some differences, but it does also have a lot of similar. You can tell it's heavily influenced. Let's see, string, and do I have a place for dirt? Resin. I know that there's going to be something to do with resin. Twigs. All right. Shroud spore. Okay, that's enough spaces for now. All right, let's see if we can go build another flame thingy over here. Flame altar. Just search Twitter for other people talking about it because I would wager they hit a lot of people. Yeah, I bet so. I bet so. Maybe Google shouldn't have laid off all their employees and replaced them with AI. Oh, man. But why wouldn't they? Well, anyway. I'm going to try to start digging into this mountainside here. I have no idea if I'd even be remotely good at this building, but I just want to see if it's possible. When we dug into that cliff or cave or whatever you want to call it, but when we logged back in, it was gone. Kind of interesting. But yeah, we'll see. If I can make a foundation in here, that would be pretty interesting. Google wants to stay out of any legal hot water, so they just go with it. Yeah. Hey, Gabby, how are you doing? How have things been, Gabby? Also, Gabby, I have not forgotten about you with your some of the audio stuff. I have just been absolutely swamped. I'm so sorry. Prime example why AI isn't as capable as actual human beings. Any rational human would have been able to see this claim was fraudulent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Yeah, for sure. 100%. The law is literally just up for interpretation always, so your feelings do count. Nope, nope, stop. Okay, I'm trying not to dig too deep. All I want is I want to be underground, you know what I mean? I need ground above me. But I don't need to actually, like, I'm trying to make this level. Have to work today. I want to go shopping, and if I want to make shopping and make soup. Ooh, what kind of soup? Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy birthday tomorrow. It is Nodder's birthday tomorrow. And my sister's birthday. Really bogus, whoever put in the strike. Yeah. I support this soapbox. As a creator, I agree, but I also do understand musicians wanting proper credit and compensation for their work was used for other stuff. Maybe a compromise requiring crediting the artist, and if inquired, you must be able to prove you have legally purchased the song in some capacity. Either that or we need a straightforward means of acquiring rights to use a song. Yeah, rights management is definitely tough. Because yeah, there's like, how do you purchase things? You know, it's something I've wondered too. I mean, getting a license to use a song or something is ridiculously complicated. All right, I did accidentally dig down a little bit here. All right, I don't know if you can. I don't know if I can. I guess if I pick something, I don't think I can undo it. I don't think so. Gotta run, love y'all. Woodsy, have a great day. Hopefully work isn't too bad for you, my friend. No worries at all. Been busy too. Whenever you have time, just hit me up. How are you liking the game? Thinking about getting it? This game is very cool. I'm trying to find out just how, I guess pun kind of intended, how deep the building goes. Because I dug a hole yesterday, loaded back into my server today. It's just a private, you know, session. But I logged back in today, and the hole I had dug was gone. So I was curious if building underground is actually viable in this regard. I'm not sure. But otherwise, it's very cool. And even if you can't do this, this game is also still in early access as well. I should note that. It is entirely possible that that it could come at a later date, but many systems like Licked, they're just expensive. Licked is the name of a service to acquire songs. Your birthday is Saturday, 4/20. We've got, on my calendar, I've got like 4 birthdays in a row. Yeah, happy early birthday, especially if I don't get to see you before then. Happy early birthday. Oh, my pickaxe is broken. All right. That's a good start though, right? I'm curious. We'll try to put the flame altar down. Wait, I can actually do that here. Let's try to put a flame altar down. Craft one of those. I don't know how many of these you can have. We'll equip it here. And if I place it like right in front, rotate 90 degrees. Oh, shoot. Is all of this building... Oh, man. Hang on. I turned off snapping. Can you rotate it? Oh, man. I don't know. It'll be fine, right? That means that the door to the Hobbit house is going to be not right on, I think. That's not what I want. Well, dang it. I don't know. Let's just put it down. It's super cheap anyway. We're going to put it here. And then if I pull out the build hammer, we enter build mode. Wait, I think it was something I had to construct, wasn't it? Yeah, it definitely was. Somewhere. It was probably over at the other place. I should just try to build the door first. How deep and big is your hole? Wouldn't you like to know? Same for you, good sir. Appreciate it, Woodsy. We'll go here. Was this where we could do this? Doors, decorative, yeah, wooden round door. So, oh, I need 2 metal scraps. I think oh, shoot, I actually might not have that. Nope, sure don't. But yeah, well, warm white luminescent block at workbench. Okay. I do have some metal sheets over here, but no metal scraps. Well, dang it. I haven't really found the best place to get metal scraps yet. Doesn't want you to become to be a miner, and that sounds fun. I'm going to check it out. It's, yeah, I don't know what. Maybe it's because I didn't have a flame over there. I'm kind of curious because I just put a flame altar over there. You can see it. You can see it right over there. I just put a flame altar down, so maybe it preserves all construction in that area, and if you don't have a flame altar, it doesn't. Truly, I'm not sure. I probably should have gone directly this way, but there's Shroud over here. All right. These guys don't have scrap metal, but sometimes those, like, bandits do. We are very close to level 3 as well. Yeah, if we could build... I'm just trying to think of, like, the 90-degree angle here. If we could build... Well, we could build into this, although that's not really much of a hill. And then this is something else. Yeah, it could be. It could be. There's a cave kind of started here. Oops. There is a cave kind of started here, and what's this? Stone and a explosive powder ball. Okay. Well, we could probably take over this cave, but... And then maybe dig inside of there? I don't know. Will that be... It's not really quite the vibe we're going for. But that is the angle that we'd have to build at. Otherwise, we could go kind of this way. Build into it over here. There's some stones. Oh. Let me take a look at this map. Have I been over here? I mean, I had to have been over here at some point, right? Thank you, Blue. Would it be funnier to pin or delete this? I can't decide, so I will do neither. But here's a peek into Octi's thoughts. I tend to cause that reaction in people. You, Delicious, and K all pose this quandary to me on the regular. When I had a mod, she would often threaten to ban me. Yeah. Yep. Spooky does have a ban command. Anybody can be banned at any time. True anarchy. Wait a minute. What is this? I don't feel like I've been in here before. More Shroud, though. Man, I really just want to build a little hobbit hole. That's all I wanted. What are those? Oh, okay, same guys. All of a sudden, I'm doing more damage. Interesting. Yeah, these guys are getting killed in 2 strikes now. Wait, what? Yeah, I know how to dodge. I know how to do that game. You silly? I've been playing this for longer than that. Okay. Oh, that might be the end of this area. I don't know where my torch went. That's super weird. I don't see my torch anymore. I think you mean Banarchy. I'm leaving. Gabby, I've been thinking about you. Where have you been? Been working. How's work been going? We are almost to level 3. It's true. Low-hanging fruit there, Queso. So, Rogers is the prime recipient of that command. You are correct. And for no reason. Rogers is a saint. Can this die? It is taking damage. This is so silly. Loose Magoots, you take that back. Wait, what? Take what back? Oh. I don't know what that did. It didn't do anything. It was just maybe, I guess, just a light source. Care about the rusty short sword? Oh, you keep your stinking sword. All right, we're out of here. Maybe there'll be some metal scraps in this, but doubt it. Actually, that is metal scrap right there. Okay, I needed 2, though. Let's get rid of some... Get rid of dirt? Nah, let's get rid of twigs. We found... Oh, we found 2! Perfect. Let's go make our door. Just what I needed. Oh, and it's dark. Fantastic. That's right. I can fast travel. Been going good. Been learning a lot and doing pretty good with it. Remind me, was this a new job, or is it this the same job you've had? See, that one I can pin. I think you mean Banarchy. All right, let's get well rested here. You keep my wife's name out your muffin mouth. Hey, defend me. Too busy defending myself here. I didn't hear what he said about you. Defend me. All right, let's make this door. And let's try to go place this door. Oop, we're going this way. Okay, the hole is still there. You know, you gotta worry about if your hole's still there, you know? Okay, and then otherwise, backpack, wooden door, right here. Uh-huh. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, see, it's a little bit off. It's a little off, but it's not terrible. We have to build it into the... Yeah. Build it like so. It's the beginning of a new hobbit home. It's a new job doing logistics for a trucking company. Do you like it? I hope. Welcome to my hobbit home. All right. Well, I think it might actually work. It is crooked, yeah. Unfortunately, it can only be this way because the whole map is on a grid, and I didn't know that. So alternatively, we could find a place. I guess if I scooted it more over, well, even still, it's going to go into the cliffside at an angle. We could keep looking for a different place where it would be lined up more straight. Otherwise, we could just build it this way and then have the home kind of go in that general direction, you know? What do you mean it's on a grid? I can't just freely, I can't just like freely, I don't know, how do I show this here? So I can rotate on 90-degree angles only. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So when I rotate, it's this. There's no way, unless if I turn off snapping. Yeah, the only rotation I see still is 90 degrees. So that part kind of sucks, but I mean, I get it. Certainly easier that way. That's VQ. You're VQ. I know you are, but what am I? The hole will stay if you cover it. I don't know. That's what I'm not sure. I think it has more to do with the flame altar being so close by, but it's just a theory. It's just a theory. You have to keep in mind, I am a total noob when it comes to this game. This is my fourth ever session playing. So I don't know a whole lot. If we pick this up though, let's see. We could possibly, let's see, what other build options do we have? There are foundational pieces. The 4-meter foundations. We don't have any materials for 4 meters. Well, we don't have any materials, period. I should have plenty of stone. I would need a workbench. I could just move mine over here. Let's do that. Just a theory. A game theory. If they have the ability to turn off snapping, that means they will be allowing for full rotation, I'm sure, at some point. I would think so. But that it could also just be because if you try to build a roof on your wall, it will snap to the wall. It would snap to like the corner. And maybe sometimes you don't want it to line up exactly like that. I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of thinking here. But rough stone block. I don't have any space in my inventory. But I can make I could definitely make a lot of rough stone. Rough wood sounds kind of naughty, but I could definitely give you guys some rough wood. Sips coffee. Flintstone, huh? Who's this dude that's in your hut? Oh, this guy? Oh, hell yeah. The landscape is not in line with the snap. Exactly, yeah. Yep. That's what I was saying. We could continue looking. I mean, that was just the first place I found, you know? I only have a limited amount of time, so that's why I was like, well, you know. Also, I don't know. I say, what if we just go ahead and build on it? We could always, you know, we could always come back to it later, and make it better. Could always make it better later, as in like another iteration. Because, you know, let's be honest, I'm not going to get it perfect the first time. If you guys recall, it took me at least one house before I was a master builder in Valheim. Take the rough stone here. Okay, bones go there. Oh, twigs are in 2 different places. How silly of me. How incredibly silly of me. There we go. All right. String, cloths were over here. Or rags, whatever you want to call them. Did I put... I don't have any dirt anywhere, huh? Definitely. It's fine. Lose my OCD can deal. It's not like I have to live in it. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You don't have to. We'll put some wood acid over here. Where did my animal furs go? I know I had some of those. Also, ice bolts I've been hanging on to. Plant fibers I'll hang on to. Animal furs. Over here. All right. Oh, I'm carrying shroud spores? What a dummy. What a dummy. All right. At least cleared out a little bit. Let's bring the workbench over with us. I think that'll be nice. Definitely. All right. Workbench will go here. Oh, no. Okay. Hang on a second. Look at this. This I can rotate. Yeah, that's interesting. If I turn off snapping and then I try to rotate with the mouse, I can hold R and rotate with the mouse wheel. This works fine, but can I do it with anything else? Nope. As soon as I try to, like, rotating with the mouse wheel just goes 90 degrees. And then if I try to hit X to turn off snapping, my guy sits down. So yeah, maybe it's coming later, but it's just not there. Not sure. All right, let's make some, we'll make some stone blocks. And then let's see if we could add like a floor. Not enough free space. What do you mean? It's foundational. Whatever do you mean? It is foundational. Hi, Koro. Coolman, who are you? Who even are you? It takes so much foundation, though, to make this happen. Look at that. All of those I made. And I still don't... What happened to my torch? I don't understand. Could have sworn I had one. All right, we have 1,400 of these rough stone foundation or blocks now. So if we build back over here, needs building area. What do you mean? Am I already out of the building area? Is this flame altar that small? No, it shouldn't be. Look at that. It should go on. Uh-oh. I don't know. I am not sure. But if we try placing the door now, in theory, it would snap right to the edge of the foundation, which it does. It sure does. So it could look pretty cool. It definitely could look very cool. But it's going to require something much finer than what I've currently done. Is there something else? Wasn't there... What did I see for... Didn't I see something for leveling ground or... What was it? The pickaxe is kind of just too much of a hammer. Will some roof go up there to fill the gap? Because that could be cute. It would, yeah. I would think, at least. I would think. Torch, I need some twigs. Oh, well, now the sun's coming out. Flame altar? Barely know her. New Spooky Deer announcement just dropped. Babe, wake up. Babe, wake up. Also, that did not actually flip right there. Yeah, we probably want to watch it from the inside, huh? That's a little better. But yeah, I think that we could make this work as long as it didn't just disappear. But I think there is a way. There's got to be a way to level ground. I could have sworn I saw that. I just don't remember where. So why don't we run back to maybe the blacksmith had something? Coffee is gone and now I'm sad. Can you make another blue? Whoa, also, where am I going? What is... Wow, that is dark. Holy crap. That's me. This is the only way I'm able to stay informed about his life. Is it? Dude, this dude is just creeping on me. Bro. Bro, I know you're totally obsessed with me and you've been living in my house for a while, but like... Get a life. Dude. Oh, man. I thought that man was naked. Just standing around shirtless. It kind of looked like it, didn't it? Awkward. I swear. I saw something like, maybe it was it at the workbench? Gosh dang it, I cannot remember. Or is there some way to see like a technology tree? I don't know where else I would have seen like a ground leveler. Survival, comfort, decorative. Rake? That's it. I need 2 strings. Used to flatten the ground for upcoming construction works. We need to try this. We need to try this. Okay, we got plenty of wood logs. I just need string, which is plant fiber. This is really all I was looking for. A rake. A rake. You guys ever use the rake to just flatten the earth? I guess I do. That's how things work in long jump. I've yet to see any bees. Hopefully the bees are happy. We can only hope. That is what a hoe is for. See, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I almost called it a hoe, but I didn't remember it having the same terminology. Dismantle. What? Wait, what did I dismantle? I don't even know. Should I start digging there? All right. We should have enough now. We are going to craft ourselves a rake. Also, what do we need for glider? Shroud wood. Shroud wood's the only thing I'm missing. Okay, we're going to craft this. The rake. Yeah, for some reason we didn't equip it, I guess. Not sure why that is. Okay, let's test this baby out. So if we go in here and we just, I don't know, just smack a wall. Nothing. Okay, but if we do this. Change angle. Wait a minute. Oh! Oh, interesting. You can rotate. That is very cool. That's something Valheim doesn't have. You can kind of make it work, but interesting. It does kind of clear something. Oh, I see. There's the end of my build area. So yeah, my flame altar just has a very small build radius. I would need to move this thing like inside the house. And maybe I can. Extinguish flame. Placed items will be lost. What does Chad have to do to see Lutz model one of those female Olympic runner outfits that Nike made? Great question. I think I'm going to need a lot of money. I think I'm just going to need a lot of money. Which direction do I have more space on? To the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. Oh, this is going way too high, though. Why? You're saying it's possible. Listen, I'm not... Anything is possible. Right? Gosh, yeah, this is not working the way that I wanted. Okay, let's use the pickaxe again. Is this a way to get unlimited stone? Not that you really need a way to get unlimited stone. It's talking like fractions of a penny on the dollar here, but I'm curious if that is technically an exploit. Let's keep copyright striking his YouTube so he has no choice but to seek monetization elsewhere, i.e. OnlyFans. I don't know that that is going to work super well. I don't think I would make any more money on OnlyFans than I would on YouTube, which is, say, so far nothing. I'm joking. Don't do that. All right. Well... would we have any walls? I don't... Would you guys, if you lived in a hobbit hole, would you want walls or would these cave walls be enough? I feel like I'd be okay with some cave walls. Do I finally have everything for application? No, I don't. I was going to say, Omina, I'll be honest. I don't know. I truly don't. I truly don't. Still need to dig some thingies. Oh, that sounds titillating. Hobbits are civilized and need walls to hang stuff. Oh, that's true. We would want to hang stuff, yeah. Want to hang stuff for sure. If only there are real walls. Would you move to a hobbit hole with me? And Wi-Fi. I need good Wi-Fi. I can't do anything without my Wi-Fi. Jinkies! Maybe I should clear this too. Currently, it's sort of blocking the door a little bit. We could add some foundation out front too. Which is probably what I'd do. Yeah, I think we could build a little bit right here. Goes into the cliffside. I don't think it'll look too bad. It'll look a little weird, but the house will actually curve pretty much immediately to the left. I think we can make this work. I am an optimist, but I think we can make this work. And the fact that we're basically making our house out of the stone that we're digging right now, I mean, it's kind of cool. Would you want windows? Should I make a window that just goes straight into the rock wall? Would that do it for you? You're already making it work? I am? How much cliff do we have? We still have a good amount of cliff over here. We'd probably want one window, right? It depends on how far out. I basically just need to keep digging until I see the gold line elsewhere, right? My stamina sucks. It would probably help if I drank some water. That would increase my max stam. And then, let's see. What else? What else? I don't have any other food with me yet. Hey, Chand, how are you doing? Good morning. Conversation pit, when and where? There was a conversation pit at the wedding party I was at 2 weekends ago. It was very cool. Very cool place. How tall of a ceiling should we have? I mean, we are hobbits. Gandalf should have to slouch just a little bit at the very least. If he doesn't hit his head on at least a few door frames, then it's too tall. Does this game have Valheim campfire smoke physics? It does not. Not that I can tell, at least. I made a campfire in my other home. No repercussions whatsoever. None whatsoever. Which is kind of, I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. It sort of felt a little, bit of a little bit of a burden in Valheim, but at the same time, now that it's gone, I'm sort of like, aw, well, now I don't have to really be that good of an engineer. Which is probably for the best, if I'm being honest, but, you know, it's a little weird. Okay, let's lay a couple more foundational pieces now. Oh, I didn't dig down quite enough. Okay, we'll dig down first then. I guess I could also dig. What happens if I hit this with a pickaxe? Ooh. I don't know, actually. I don't know what that did. I don't know if it did anything. It made dust particles, which is scary. Lake? Wait, are you guys talking about lake? Can you nerd pull up and out to make a skylight? I bet I could. I bet I could. They have scaffolding in this game. All right, that should be enough to at least get... Oh, well, this part's too high. All right. That should be enough to build the foundation on now, I think. Yep. Okay. Build one there. And then one here. Let's see. St. Jude sent me their yearly box for charity month stream. They sent a Tamagotchi? Really? Very cool. And Steph, hello. How are you doing? Didn't miss much. Low-key unboxing and Lake Day. We're playing the DLC since I didn't finish yet. The Christmas one? Haven't finished the main game yet. How many of these fires can you make? Great question. I don't see a limit. The limit does not exist. The Christmas one. It's fun, right? We played that in late January, and that was it was a good time. It was a good time. All right. This is a start. Build. It does burn through stone super quickly, but at the same time, like, I'm getting stone this entire time. Okay, let's go maybe a 2 meter foundation. Yeah, that fits. Oop, okay, we're out of stone though. It burns through it fast. All right, and then if we go back in here, more 2 meter foundational pieces. Okay, go. All right, that should do. Hated that flashing in the crafting menu. I'm so sorry, I didn't know. Loot's getting stoned? No, this, the Hobbit house is getting stoned. Oh, okay. All right, I need a light source. Can I make that from here? Lighting or anything? Comfort, fireplace, illumination. Candles are string and wax. We could do that. Firefly lamp. Oh, that's cute. Standing torch, wall torch. We could use some of those. Torn cloths and resin. I have both of those back at the homestead. And then what was it? Just a wood log. Yeah, wood log. Well, let's grab all of our resin and all of our torn cloth. Okay. Not your fault. It was just really, it was weird. Yeah. I think there are ways to make more of something, but I just spammed spacebar instead of making, you know, doing it the proper way. Cause I don't know. I guess that's just one of my toxic traits. Let's take some string and wax. We can make some candles here pretty soon. And then resin. And wait, what was the other thing? God, I already forgot. Torn cloth. Nailed it. First try. Been in the Beatles territory for a couple days. Liverpool to see family. They all talk with such a funny accent up there. I'm glad to be home. All I can think is Frank's an idiot. Oh, man. Freaking Frank. Freaking Frank. What a guy. Let's make a wall torch. Or maybe 2. Yeah, if you do shift and space, that makes 10 of them. And of course, I just spam space instead. All right. Torch. Torchy, torch, torch, torch. There we go. 5. Let's put this on the back wall. Well, not the back wall. There we go. Let there be light. Speaking of buildings, you know there's a show on Netflix called How to Build a Sex Room? I did not, but now I do. Now I do. And you know how fortunate I consider myself to know that? Very. Can you tell us more, Professor? How is this a show? Like, what are people just like, you know what I'm really in the market for, but I just don't know who to go to in order to build it. I really could use a room for my sex, and I just would like somebody who knows what they're doing to make me this room, because I can't have just any room, nor can I just have any sex. I need a professional. I've not watched it, but there it is. Fun to watch with friends. I'd rather watch Fallout. How is Fallout, by the way? One of my athletes has been asking me every day I come into practice, like, have you watched Fallout yet? I'm like, no, I haven't yet. I need to, though. I did tell him it'll probably be after the season so that I can dedicate like my full attention to it. It's like last night we watched an episode of Dexter when we had dinner and just spent a little time relaxing together. And then Mrs. Magoots went to go do some pottery, and I went to go work on some of the track stuff. And in that case, you know, we've seen Dexter 4 times through. I think this is our 5th watch, I want to say. So it is not new content. And then I put on Stranger Things Season 3, which I've seen, you know, a couple times, I guess. Because yeah, I was just working on stuff, so I can't give it my full attention. So it makes sense that to put on something that I've already seen. I'm not having to, you know, really focus hard on it. Well, that's amazing. I'm so glad to hear you say that. So glad. I hope people are loving the heck out of it. We knock out that wall, we can have space to put the swing. Open concept sex room, though, is wild. Need you to stream this in Discord. Hey, Crumble Kitty, how are you doing? I'm here watching while eating brekkie and drinking coffee. What kind of brekkie we talking about? Also, how you doing? How are things? This is fun. Like, this is just kind of cool to think about. I don't have any clue what I'm trying to do with this space. Like, I remember during our peak Valheim days, Iron had confessed that she doesn't really plan anything out. She just starts building and, you know, wherever it takes her, she just goes with it. But she's also really good at that. And I'm not. But this is kind of fun. Like, I don't really have any sort of plan for this space other than I just wanted it to be, I wanted it to be like a cozy cave, you know? And that's really it. I do the same thing when creating slides for a class topic. I just start wherever the material takes me. Also, it would help if I had made that scrap pickaxe, though, because this one's durability is not very good. Made a fried egg, put it on toast with cheese and avocado with a smidge of garlic on the avocado. That sounds good. My boyfriend makes it better than me. Oh, wait, I'm jelly about the coffee. I already finished mine and don't feel like making more. As a fan of the games, you'll love it. Heck yeah. Yeah, he asked me how much of the lore I knew, and I was like, oh, you know, a good amount. He's like, do you know about the NCR? I said, oh, yeah. He's like, okay, then yeah, you're going to like the show. Good to hear. Good to hear. Being able to tunnel makes me want this game so bad. I feel like it's just, that's something that's really missing from Valheim. You know, like we've said before, you can kind of cheat the system a bit by digging under a giant rock or under the Elder Basin, but it's just not the same as freeform. Like I'm just freaking bullcrapping it out here. You know what I mean? It's just not quite the same. And I think that's very cool. That opens up a lot of exciting build possibilities that people who are way better at building than me, I think, could have a lot of fun with. All right, so here's my goal. I have about 15 minutes. Let's lay some more flooring here. Let's see. Did I? Yeah, right here. Okay. So some flooring that goes basically right up into the wall that I dug. All right. And then let's see. Anything else? I can't quite build fully there, but we can do another 2 meter. I wonder if eventually we'll be able to do a 4 meter. Not yet. Well, we are getting close to the end there. Yeah, that's out of the build area now. Okay. So yeah, we're getting close to our maximum allotted space with the flame altar being the level that it is, which is level 1. So let me see if I can patch this up so this is sheltered over here, and then we'll kind of just go from there. I do need to probably make some more. Did I grab? I didn't grab any of the wood blocks that I had, so let me make a few of those. Rough wood blocks, or I mean, well, let's see. What can we do with this with the rough stone? Need a backsplash, right? I do. For now, I think I'm just trying to enclose it. Can you make a stone roof? You can't. Okay. Well, oh, those roofs are different anyway. So, what about like a 2 meter stone wall? Can I do that? It seems like I can. Okay. And then if I turn off snapping, it still is 90 degrees here. Okay. All right. Okay. Can't quite get to where I want to be with that, but we shift. There we go. Okay, that's what I want right there. And then let's build another, well, what is this one here? A door frame. What if we build that right there? Kind of going into... There we go. Okay. Well, that's interesting, though. So if we put this away and then we close the door, it kind of... that stone kind of blocks The roundness of the door. How do we feel about that? Maybe I could move this. Also, did I get the full construction cost back? I think I did. Oh, that's interesting. It actually carved it out there. Yeah, I think if I do that there, that should be better. So we make that one there. That does look better. Okay. And then we'll do a door frame here. Goes into... See, that's interesting. It kind of carved it out a little bit. Which it shouldn't matter. We shouldn't actually see that from the outside. We'll do the same thing on the other side, though. If it'll let me. Okay, how do I get this to raise up just a little, like one more block here? There we go. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. And then we just need a little roof on it, but I got to build those. I don't have any of that. Birthday is Friday, and then I'm going to a concert on Saturday. I'm so stoked. Yeah, like I said, we have 4 birthdays in a row. I should tell you who all's birthdays are coming up. So we got Nonder tomorrow, and then I'm pretty sure we have 4. We've got Nonder. And then Hero Brian is on Thursday the 18th. Oh, Pibba's birthday is also Friday. So we have Pibba and Crumble Kitty. And then Professor on Saturday. 4 days in a row. And then on the 24th... Oh, that's the different one. We have Octies on the 26th. And Moe's on the 27th. So, let me make sure I've got Crumble Kitty in here too. Not have to send so much info to that darn application that if the office still needs something, I don't know what it could be. Put a sugar cube on Spooky and you're all set. Wait, for what? Oh, anybody know where I can get a sugar daddy? I'm interested too. Merce's was this past Sunday. That's true. I didn't have Merce's birthday in my calendar. Friday's your anniversary. Okay. I need to get these added to the calendar. Although it'd be better if I do it from Google rather than on my phone. Hard shingle roof block. Stone shingle. Oh, that's stone and flintstone. Ooh, that would look cool. Otherwise, we do a plant fiber roof block. I could do 2 of those. I don't know how much I need. I think for now, I'll just do plant fiber since it's readily available. But we can always replace it later. Should have been April birthday, but I'm an overachiever. Wait, isn't that an underachiever? Actually, I'm not sure. How does that work? If you're pre-me. All right, 2-meter roof. Is that what we need, or do we need a 4-meter? The peak rooftop. Let's enable snapping here. It seems like it should work. I just have to put it... Okay, and then... No, I don't quite like that. Okay, let's do... this end here. Is that better? I'm just going to build this. It's not in the right place, but I'm just curious what it looks like. That could actually be decent, couldn't it? If it's positioned properly. Possibly. But it'd have to be centered at least, and that's not centered. Hey. Oh, shoot. You can just barely see the back of it here. That's pretty close, though. I'm going to center it here. Centered. Oh, Otherwise, then it clips through the door frame. Yeah, I don't think we can quite make that one work. Ghost, how you doing? About to turn into Slooty Deer. At this point, I'm willing to sacrifice some moral scruples. You're not poor. You're just problematic, not problematically wealthy. Why is it so big? Excuse me? OF Deer. Family jeans. I'm gonna reach for my I keep going to reach for my coffee when it's gone. I hate when I do that too sometimes. I hate that. All right. We could do just a flat roof. Otherwise, I'm not sure what else to do. Not sure what else to do. Outer roof corner. We could try a 2 meter. I don't know what. I don't know what should we do. What is this also? Door frame? Oh, that's interesting. That's a 4 meter. So yeah, what size is this? I don't know what size this is here. Big size. Gorsistat. Bursa Boopy Blue Boro Unshinged? Unshinged. And I'm kind of leaning towards a flat roof here. This is where we need it. That's actually pretty... I think that works pretty well. For now. We could probably change that later. Yeah. How do I unpin this this one recipe over here? Oh, I think I probably have to go back to the workbench and unpin it. Rake. Unpin. There we go. All right. Yeah. So it seems like, I mean, now the real test is going to be if we come back and this isn't here. You know, like this would have to still be here. But it seems like we've at least provided a proof of concept for a hobbit hole, which is so fun. Like, seriously, that's so much fun. Buns hinged. Buns hinged. Buns hinged. And Bomina. You're within the building zone of your fire. It should stay. I would hope so. Yeah. Let me also, let's try the rake one more time here. We can try to level this space now. Oop. Button. Can we level this out more and hopefully not trip on everything? Oh, and I can actually undo some builds over here. Okay, that's cool. It's like I don't know. Okay, there we go. The area is actually much smaller than you would expect, considering the size of the circle here. Ineffective. Okay. Oop. Okay. Oh, I forgot. My magic wand's got like a Lumos ability on it, so it gives me a little bit of light. Yeah, that's a little bit better of an entrance now. I don't get stuck. There is a little bit of a boop, 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 boop as you walk in, but otherwise it's pretty good. Let's move the, why don't we move the workbench inside? And then I really wish you could move the altar without like destroying it, but maybe if you just build a second one and then destroy that one, that's probably the best way to go about it. All right, workbench. Let's set you down in here. Workbench. There we are. Okay, check us out. I will be moving in here, I think, rather than being in the other home. I'm kind of curious. This is a little bit of a overhang here and there too. We could probably knock that out without having any issues, I hope. Ah, what the heck? What's the worst that could happen? There we go. Yeah, a little more overhead there. And I don't think it even had any issues in terms of making this a hole on the top side, did it? Well... yeah, no, not really. Not really. We could build a bigger roof. Is that a load-bearing wall? Oh, they're all load-bearing walls. That's my new nickname, Bomina. Paid my taxes, so that hurt a lot. Oh, dang, I'm sorry, Ghost. I got mine done yesterday as well, of course, the last day. Had to pay a little bit on the state, but getting a pretty big federal refund. I still don't fully understand what happened. I don't really understand what happened there, but... well, anyway, friends, unfortunately, I think I do have to call it here. I've got to try to at least check in at work before I've got a haircut appointment at 11. So yeah, why don't we have ourselves a nice comfy seat in our new Hobbit hole, and we're going to go ahead and return to the main menu. Hopefully that's all here when we log back in. It should be, but you know, we'll find out. Oh, man. We're going to need a bigger boat. The ineffective text looks so out of place. It was very strange. Gonna binge your YouTube today? Well, thanks, Ursa. Yeah, so I haven't given an update on it yet, I don't think. I can't remember if I posted that in the... I try to only do a monthly update just so I'm not pinging too many times, like everyone too many times. But I'm at about 1,000 watch hours. You need 4,000 in order to... let's see, did I mention that? I did not mention that. We're at about 1,000 watch hours. You need 4,000 in order to become a YouTube partner. So I'm chipping away at it. Takes a little time. I think I've been making pretty good progress. I'm on pace to be able to hit partner, you know, I'd say by the end of the year, but I still would need, you know, a few more videos to kind of blow up in order for that to happen. So reminds me of your Minecraft house. That one was actually fair. It's pretty similar. Thanks for another great stream in morning. Loots and friends, we love you too, Blue. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Omina. Thank you all. Seriously appreciate it. No thanks. Good luck with it. Thank you, Gabby. Friends, no stream tomorrow. Just a reminder. We will be back again on Thursday. Thursday will be Cyberpunk Day. And then we're going to be hitting up Cyberpunk twice next week as well. I'm going to try to do a little run of Cyberpunk, make some good progress with the Phantom Liberty. I also do have another new game next week as well. So I know I'm looking way far ahead. That's a week and 2 days away. But Thursday next week, we're going to play something a little different too. So yeah, friends, I'm having a blast with Enshrouded. It's very cool. I didn't even try doing any of the storyline today to unlock more new stuff because the building is just fun already. I haven't even done anything yet, but the building is just fun out the box. So yeah. Anyway, friends, I got to run for now. I will see you Thursday. Let me get out some thank yous before I go. I don't want to forget that. It'd be silly to forget. The mod squad on the day, Octi and Coleman. Thank you both very much for hanging out with us. Nonder, thank you for the raid, as always, my friend. And the Discord subs for the month of April, Kay, Wes, Gabby, Nidalicious, and Peachy. Much appreciate your support over on Discord. It seriously means a lot to me. So yeah, friends, have an amazing rest of your Tuesday. I will see you Thursday. As always, take care of yourselves and others. I love you. Bye.